There's this motto that I learned in Boy Scouts, which is be prepared. Preparation is the key to success. Preparation will get you far in every aspect of life. I've learned that preparation with training, preparation with running, has really catapulted my progress. It really helped me shape shape me into the person that I've become. I'm nowhere without the preparations needed to achieve goals. When I first started running, I didn't have any set mileage that I was really looking for, any type of preparation or planning stages. And I always just ran 3 miles a day or 3 miles every other day. It wasn't until I started running marathons where I knew that I needed to have a plan. I needed to make preparations in order to run this marathon. Even the half marathons, even my 10Ks and my 5Ks, I felt like I could run them with ease. I could run them without any planning or preparation. But it was when I signed up for my first marathon, I knew that having a right plan and making these preparations will help me to achieve my goal of running the marathon. So my first marathon, went into it. I found a plan online that told me, the mileage I should be running, the type of runs I should be doing, and I followed that to a T. I try to be as close as possible, and what happened was my mileage wasn't as high as I would like it. My runs didn't really go according to plan, and the max amount of miles that I've ran going into the marathon was like 17 miles, and I thought that was enough to complete the marathon. And boy, did the first marathon really fuel a fire in my soul. I finished the marathon, but at the last 2 miles, I was gassed. Every part of my body cramped up, and I told myself in that moment that this would never happen if I prepared correctly. This would never happen if I took things serious for once in my life. And I wanted to have a redemption. I wanted to get these preparations in my mind so that I can finish the way that I want to. So my second marathon upped my mileage, looked into running plans, and joined a running group. The running group was very helpful in scheduling my long runs, and I think this is what really helped me PR from my first marathon. This was a very important lesson in my life, that making preparations to achieve goals is really the key to success. You want to make sure that you're able to perform at the goals that you set for yourself. And making these preparations is really the most important thing. In terms of my training, when I first started, I always thought that you only had to work one body part at a time every day. And I never knew that there were other workout programs. And as I start learning more about training, I realized that no one training program is suited for anyone. It's only a plan for a general consensus. Everyone has different goals, everyone has different values in what they see in the gym, and to curate a plan, a preparation for any one individual doesn't really make too much sense. And that's when I started to realize that I have to create my own plan. I have to make things work in my life. And if I skip a day or two, I learn to make it up. I learn to find another way to incorporate this training style that I'm looking for. This week's running mileage is a lot lower than last week's. Didn't have an opportunity to have my long run because I was out of town. I'm not too worried about skipping these runs because I know that having this time off from running will ignite the motivation that I have in my brain and will allow me to push harder in the coming days, coming months up leading to the Chicago Marathon. I used to be very hung up on skipping workout days and skipping running days, but now I see it as a time to reflect, a time to rest, and a time to reorganize my thoughts and figure out how I'm going to move forward. We can't change the past, but we can always work towards our present and future. So here's my running splits, about 10 miles for the week. I'm going to try to have more 6-mile runs in the coming week to try to at least recoup some of the mileage that I've lost this week. That's it for this week, and I'll catch you in the next one.